98.7 The Peak, it's all about variety.
Pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, with the gold in your mouth, hat turned sideways, pants hit the ground, call yourself a cool cat, looking like a fool, walking downtown with your pants on the ground.
Pants on the ground, pants on the ground. So, I wanted to tell you why we're playing this, not because General Larry Platt is back on American Idol. He's not. I don't think he was a real general, was he?
No, he was not. No.
Okay. Interesting story. One of the receivers for the Dallas Cowboys just got in trouble with police because he wore saggy jeans at a shopping mall. They were hassling him because of this.
Okay, wait. With police?
With the popo.
What did the popo say to him?
Well, they were just giving him crap about it, and they were, I don't know if he got full on arrested or what.
Wow, because his pants were low?
Because his pants were too low. Now, I don't think he was actually showing anything.
Yes.
Okay? But when I read the article, I thought, oh my goodness, really? Because don't get me wrong, that annoys me just as much as it annoys you.
Oh, God.
I mean, it drives me crazy.
Yeah, when here's the thing, when they don't pull their pants all the way up and their booty's hanging out and you can see their panties, no, not cool.
Or I guess the non-gangsta version, when they're skinny jeans and they sag way down.
Oh, why?
Yeah, don't think you're out of that one. You're just as slappable as everybody else.
Makes me crazy.
Yeah.
You know what else makes me absolutely, I want to lose my skull? Is with the girls, and they wear like the white tank top and the black bra underneath it, and then they have the straps all hanging out, and I'm like, really, girlfriend? That's why you get nude bras. That's why you get the little thing in the back that brings it to... No one wants to see your panties, people.
So I have two questions for you now that you've gone off on your huge rage.
Thank you. I'm red. I'm angry. My face is
Take it in, breathe it out. So having read this about the police hassling this guy at the shopping mall because he was wearing saggy jeans, do you think that there should ever be a law against that? Against people? Because that's like dudes will wear their jeans literally, because you have that kind of curve in your butt where it starts to go down.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Or go back in towards your leg.
Your hamstring,
Where your butt kind of starts to end, their pants are right down there, and they literally are holding them up with a belt.
Yeah. Can I tell you?
Do you think that should be illegal?
Yes. Yes. Do you want to know why?
Why?
It's indecent exposure. Is what it is.
But what if they're not showing anything?
I don't care. I don't want to see anyone's panties.
So you think it should be illegal?
Yes. Give them a ticket.
260-9870.
Give them a ticket.
260-9870.
What do you think?
Well, here's the thing. I don't like it. I think it looks horrendous.
Terrible.
But, what are you going to do? You can't do that, because then what about the girls who wear low-cut tops?
Well,
their cleavage cracks hanging all over the place.
That depends. I mean, if you're like me and you paid enough for it, you should be able to show that off.
Right.
I'm just saying. But listen, I don't want to see I don't want to see a young child's booty, is what I don't want to see.
Okay, well, this guy, the receiver, was 22 years old.
Fine, still young.
And he shows up at the North Park Center.
Okay.
Which is a shopping mall. And they apparently have a policy banning saggy pants.
See, it's a policy. It's illegal.
But it's a shopping mall. Like, there's a bunch of places in it. So the security guards came over and asked him to pull his pants up, and he refused.
Well,
and then of course a scene started, and then some off-duty cops came over, and the football player told him, why are you stopping me like I stole something? I'm not leaving until my attorney and my representative get here.
Because it's a policy, sir, and you're not above the policy laws.
If he walked into a store and they said that,
if I were a cop, I would have arrested you
for what?
For fighting with
what? Having different fashion sense than you?
What is that called? Fighting with a police officer.
We all know that your fashion sense is awful. So why would you? I'm kidding. I didn't mean that. That was out of hurt.
Ow!
That was out of hurt.
No, but it's actually true.
No.
Here's you don't argue with cops, right? And so if that's their policy, that's their policy. Pull up your pants. I think it's a great policy.
I think it's a crap. I would fight it. I would turn around and sue the pants off of that.
Ba-dum-bump.
Yeah, you like that? Okay, so two questions for you. 260-9870 or 411-987.
Yeah.
One, do you think that the cops would have been allowed, because the cops came over and started hassling him as well.
Listen.
Now, hold on. Let me finish.
We need to find hassle,
Let me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They were hassling him. The minute you come up to me and tell me I have to change something about my appearance because you don't like it, you're hassling me.
Oh, so if you're getting hassled, if you get pulled over for a DUI and the cop says you
shouldn't... That's not hassling.
That's not
hassling. That's not subjective.
Well, sometimes.
Okay. Do you think the cops had a right to hassle him about that?
Yep.
And then, two, what other thing do you think should be made illegal? there should be a policy against.
Bra straps.
260-9870. 98.7 The Peak. It's all about variety. Chris and Amy in the morning. One of the NFL players for the Dallas Cowboys got harassed. Harassed.
He wasn't harassed.
In a shopping mall because his pants were on the ground. Pants are on the ground.
Good.
Looking like a fool with the pants on the ground.
Pull him up.
By the popo, the cops, and the security guards told me he had to pull him up or leave.
Good.
Like he was a criminal.
Oh, God.
Teresa, go.
Let me just say that I think young people today have just as much right to grow up and look back on pictures of them looking stupid as the rest of us did.
Yeah. What are they going to do if they can't look back and look at their proverbial angry bangs and tight rolled pants?
Exactly.
Then
My
what?
kid wears those skinny jeans hanging too low, and I tell him someday you're going to look back and go, what was I thinking?
What was I thinking?
Teresa, listen, okay, I was a product of the 80s, so I did the whole neon, whatever. Okay, so I get that. But it was a policy where he was at that you can't have saggy pants. So that's beyond a fashion mistake. That is now breaking policy.
But I think that's wrong. Didn't outlaw anything. Outlaw muffin tops.
No. Yes.
There we go.
Yes, Teresa.
Muffin tops belong in the bakery, not in your pants. Thanks for calling in, Teresa.
Bye, love.
Valerie, go ahead. Where's Valerie from? Awatuki!
Hi, guys.
Hi, Val.
Go ahead, Val.
I just wanted to say, I think the policy should be enforced. I think it looks gross, and it's the same as if you went into a restaurant with no shoes or no shirt. They would either ask you to put them on or to leave the restaurant.
Thank you, Valerie. That's a well-played point.
Thank you, Valerie. 98.7 The Peak. It's all about variety. Good morning. Go ahead.
Hi, I think that a policy, however ridiculous it may be, if you're not going to follow it, then you should leave.
Sure.
Let me flip it this way, guys. Okay, so let's say this mall, the said mall, had a policy about no Abe Lincoln beards, and some Amish folks were going to stock up on some supplies at the Costco.
Then they wouldn't go.
Yes, they would. Amish people shop at malls, too.
Then they should be expected
You
to be
don't live in
kicked out.
Amish land. Let's say Jebediah shows up at the mall, and he's got his Abe Lincoln beard rocking. And
I think Jebediah would be breaking a lot of his own personal
Well, no.
laws by going to the
I know
mall.
for a fact. I watch television. I know that they buy stuff at like the big warehouse shops and stuff occasionally, like basic supplies if they need them.
Right. Well, it would be a short trip then.
Might be a short trip, but either way, Jebediah is walking through the mall, maybe thinking about picking up an Orange Julius, and then all of a sudden, Barney Fife, the mall cop, comes up and says, "Hey, dude, no Abe Lincoln beers. Shave it or scram."
So then he would probably leave.
Yeah, no, but listen, it wouldn't be a big deal then. Then nobody would be like, what?
I think
Poor Jebediah.
We're always going to have our Jebediahs, and we're always going to have our Barney Fife, and I think we just have to learn to make the most of it and try to work together.
Can't we all just get along over an Orange Julius?
Right. Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Over an Orange Julius. I haven't had one of those in a minute.
Let's meet at Panda Express. Kumbaya. Maybe the hot dog hut. Kumbaya. Let's sing camp songs in front of the Gap. 98.7 The Peak. It's all about variety. Amber, how you doing?
I'm good. I just wanted to say something on this situation with the policy and the baggy pants. I think that the policy is absolutely reasonable because as a woman, if I were to walk in there with my pants down around my bottom with my underwear hanging out, which is exactly what your boxers are to us, then there would be big problems.
Do you wear a thong?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, see? And yes, thank you. So most women do.
Yep.
And so if you have your panties hanging out like guys do, it's indecent exposure. Well played.
No,
Yes,
it's not. I
it
see it all the time. What about girls that are on their lunch break from Bourbon Street?
No,
They're, they need to get lunch too.
That's not what we're talking about.
At the Panda
wrong,
Express.
you're wrong.
I just think you're mad because you're a guy, and as a girl, we would be completely, we would be hassled.
If Ferrari wants to walk around with her underwear out and no shirt on, hey, who am I to stop her?
Yeah, but could you imagine those police officers?
Yes, I can imagine, Amber, and I'm doing it right now, so I thank you for just be quiet for a second so I can get this vision in my head.